Welcome back to Primetime News.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on TVJ International in the Cayman Islands and online at onespotmedia.com.
Up first this evening, for years there's been a raging debate about disciplinary actions in schools and whether acts like suspension hurt or is an effective measure to rein in offending students.
Now, there's at least one school in Westmoreland where some educators believe they're losing children as a result.
Kelisha Williams has part one of this special report.
January 2025, the McGraw High School in St. Catherine.
They tell me trim. They don't want we going to school because I was here.
Students being sent home for hair and uniform infractions, something which has seemingly become the norm. But what happens when some are locked out of school or sent home? In the case of 15-year-old Sheldon McCullough, he stopped attending the Petersfield High School for over 6 months after, among other things, being warned about breaching the school's dress code and ended up dead during a police operation.
The man no bad man. I just follow back a man make him dead.
After further investigation, TVJ News found that there are several similar cases across Westmoreland. At the Grange Hill High School, for example, 2 key stakeholders are speaking out. We have used voice actors to protect their true identities. We will call them persons A and B.
If you look at the statistics in Westmoreland, Grange Hill area, surrounding communities, hardly at any time you hear of a murder case, it doesn't involve one of our students, whether present or past. Accidents, bike accidents, we have one recently. He got killed in Green Island, Hanover. He's supposed to be a student of grade 11.
I would like to reflect on the death of the student who was shot last year within this same time. And I remember when they posted 7 wanted persons, I can tell you that I know that 6 of those persons on the list are past students from here. And it goes to show that there's an issue here and it needs to be corrected.
And while the Grange Hill community itself is a haven for criminal elements which may have filtered into the school, both person A and person B believe the school system is failing the students. They believe the rate at which some students are being suspended has led to many not returning to school, and they oftentimes turn to a life of crime and violence.
There's a grave leadership issue here. I know for a fact that nothing is in place when students, when they commit any misdemeanor or anything. The only reprimand is suspension. You don't do homework, suspension. Pants, uniforms being short, the bleaching, they come with any little extension to the hair. Sometimes it's hardly even visible. I know of a case this very afternoon where the boy may be out of class while he should be in class and he was given 3 days.
You send them out on the street, you don't know what is wrong. So you tell them go for the parents. Which you know many students, if them wrong, them not going to tell the parents. Them go home, the parents don't come, them come back to school, you send them home. So you have them pay all 1 week come to school, not knowing, the parents knowing that they're not at school.
We also got copies of what appears to be the book which outlines the school rules and regulations. For instance, it says, if students are absent from classes without permission, they would first get a verbal warning. Second offense, written warning and demerit, referred to internal counseling, and parents are notified. For a third offense, 2 to 4 days of suspension, with parents and guardians shadowing the students for 1 or 2 days. Then for a fourth offense, it's 5 to 10 days of suspension, with the child referred for external counseling.
In some cases, they leave instantly. They are asked to go through the gate instantly without even considering that they were sent to you.
As such, both persons A and B said the school population has been dwindling.
I remember years gone by when Grange Hill High School dismissed. You have to wait, clear the stretch. Now when students dismiss, you can count the students coming out.
It is all flawed information reaching to the ministry, even in terms of the number of students that are attending the school. Even the education officer, I don't know what purpose she serves.
We also tried to get an interview from the police regarding the claims that students are falling prey to gangsters, but we were unsuccessful. However, a police source confirmed that the Grange Hill community is hot on the radar for gangs and guns, and some of the gangsters are teenagers. In the meantime, the school has refuted all claims that students are being suspended frequently.
At Grange Hill High School, we rarely suspend our students.
In part 2, we will hear more from the principal, a former student, and a parent.